What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have Michigan 3. I'm going to clear up in this video what this actually is. Not Michigan 3. I'm going to clear up what Zwift is, because a few people were confused on the main channel. They may not have come over to this channel, and that's fine, so we won't dwell on it too much. If you have come over from the main channel, I appreciate you greatly. If you're brand new to me, then again, I appreciate you greatly. And let's get into it. So Michigan 3 is intervals, essentially. We're going to kick things off with, well, I kicked things off with a warm-up, which was literally like a 10-minute walk. Quite a fast-paced walk, but I skipped that. No point showing you that. And I will skip through. I'm obviously not going to sit here for the entire 50-odd minutes and just talk while this plays out in the background, although I wouldn't be against doing that if we had enough to talk about. But I'm just going to cut it up into the sort of heavy intensity style interval. So this is the first one. This isn't heavy intensity at all. I'm more or less walking here. I'm not, but I am at the same time. We're about to move into the first sort of real set, which is an 8.6 kilometers an hour for 5 minutes. That is a nice steady pace for me. It's not too quick. It's not too slow. It's a little bit on the slower side, but it's not too bad. I could do this for 5-10k, I would have thought, probably. Maybe not 10k. I ran my furthest distance today for a long time. Now, I didn't record it, so if I say for a long time, probably well over 5 years. And I'm gonna go have a look on Strava to see how far it says the run was, because I didn't record it, and there was a reason for it. I wasn't actually expecting to do anything crazy. I ran 5.6 miles, 5.62 miles. I'm not quite sure what that is in kilometers, but either way, for example, this run that you're watching here was 4.72. So I've ran nearly an extra mile on top, which isn't crazy. And today, after I finished, it was what did I do today? I can't remember what it was called. It did just say on there, but I missed it. It was essentially 8 400-meter sort of sets, if you will. One of them was at sort of that 7.6 kilometers an hour, barely jogging, and then the rest of it was at 10 kilometers an hour, which is not very quick. I'm a sprinter at heart, so I can go a lot faster than that, but over a shorter distance. Running at 10 kilometers is not easy to do for me over a sustained time. And I was doing it for 400 meters at a time. So it wasn't too bad, but the slowing down from that speed of 10 down to 7.6 is not easy. Now, going back to Michigan 3, I'm going to do that again in another time, and I'll record it and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But this is me on a treadmill controlling my character on screen. Someone says to me in the comment section of the other video, I've done that twice and I've messed it up twice. I have no clue what this game is, but I strongly recommend checking out Konami Track and Field. Now, Konami Track and Field, to the best of my knowledge, would be picking up a controller and doing that or whatever it may be to control the character on screen. There is a Kinect, which is the Xbox 360. Pretty sure the Xbox One had a Kinect until they discontinued it. But that is a thing that brought out, it was like Kinect Sports or something, and there was like a track and field event on there where you could run on the spot, and it would sort of half gauge how fast you were going. That's as close as I've ever seen a video game do this. But that is absolute garbage compared to what Zwift is. Zwift is insane. My treadmill isn't connected because I don't have a Bluetooth treadmill, but me running and generating that speed is what's moving my character. I could not sit down and fake this in any way, shape or form while using a foot pod, which is what I'm using right now, which is a little device that attaches to my shoe when I'm running, and that's what's sort of gauging how fast I'm running. So the thing about this is, of course, you have to run. There's no way to escape it. The bike is exactly the same. The bike you either have a Bluetooth exercise bike almost, and that will attach directly to the game so it knows how fast you're going, or you connect it to your back wheel to a rig of some description. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I know, but I don't know the names of things, right? So that obviously detects how fast you're going, or rather, it tracks how fast you're going. It doesn't dictate anything. But this is brilliant because it holds me accountable. You know, like if I was running there and in my head I was like, right, let's do a minute of 9.3. I'd be like, I might do it in 10 seconds. I might do it in 20 seconds. That tells me now it's time to go. And I don't even think, oh, I can't be bothered to do this. Because I know I've got to do it. It's prompted me to do it. So I'm like, okay, fine. Let's crank it up. And I love that. And I'm a big fan of stats. And I bought this Huawei G something or other. I don't know what model it is. Not that I'm trying to flex here, because this isn't a flex, because it's Huawei, it's not Apple or anything, so it's not that expensive. This is, as far as I'm aware, this is the best Huawei watch that they do. The reason I wanted that is because I got a Huawei phone, and I thought, well, I might as well just get the same brand, right? Because then they would link better. I don't think that really works that way, but still. Now, I love this thing, because obviously, like any other smartwatch, it calculates calories, it calculates steps, it calculates runs like this. It's quite accurate as well for treadmills. And outdoor running, of course, it's got GPS and all that stuff. I love it. But there's nothing about the watch that holds me accountable, per se. I love Zwift because of that telling me to go faster, telling me to go slower, have 5, now run fast for 5. And on top of that, it's something to look at. There's a comment on this channel, because we are, obviously, I'm going to try and take comments from this channel as often as I can here. And that's where... Obviously, I posted the other video up on I posted a video up on the main channel, and my wife just scared the crap out of me because she came out home 2 hours early from work, and she came in and I didn't see her, and then, yep, nearly fell off the treadmill. Rewind that, because that was quite fun. But yeah, Robin says, keep it going, big motivation. I'm trying myself to start running, but I feel hyped, and then after 20 minutes, I'm dead. Mentally, I'm more fit than physically, and that is exactly my problem right now. Mentally, I could go for hours. Physically, not so much, because I don't know, is it mental or is it physical? I can't really tell, to be honest. I'm not sure, because it's one of those situations where my legs hurt, but my mind is saying you can keep going. And then sometimes I don't feel too bad. I'm a little bit out of breath, but I don't feel too bad. But then my mind is saying, you're tired, you need to stop. And then sometimes I have a bit of a wrestle with my legs. Sometimes it's mental. I don't really know the ins and outs of what I can blame. But at the moment, I'm able to run. And I did today. I ran about 8K. And my goal is... I mean, I'd love to run a marathon, but I do feel like I would be a little bit bored while running a marathon. Obviously, it would be a massive struggle, and I know that it wouldn't be me just, oh, I'm bored. You know, I know I would struggle to get it finished. But I know, on the other hand, I would be there just bored, thinking I can't be arsed now. Like, it hurts, and I want to finish it, but I just can't be bothered, because that was my problem before I discovered Zwift. I was going to say invented then, I wish. Before I discovered Zwift, I was just running, staring at a wall, listening to music, which was okay for around 3, maybe 4K at a push, if I had something to think about. But as soon as that, whatever I was thinking about, I've solved it or whatever, or I've explored it to death sort of thing, I then start thinking, right, well, I might as well wrap it up now because I can't be bothered. Because I'm listening to music, I don't really want to listen to it. I can't listen to a podcast because it doesn't keep me motivated enough. Music obviously amps me up a little bit. So yeah, that is that. Few comments again. Keep it going, says Jacob. Ethan says, love watching you getting out and running and improving. There is another comment from the main channel. I hope this guy came over. But he says, Baitsakan, I don't know how you say your name, I do apologise. He says, keep it up, man. If you compare yourself with like 6 months ago, you can already see a big difference just by looking at your face. I really find that amazing. Running really seems to be good for you. And it is very good. I love it more than anything else. I genuinely, right, I finish a run, and after the initial getting my breath back and having a little sit down for 5 minutes and stop sweating, which takes a long time, but still, after that, I sit down and I'm thinking, do you know what? I cannot wait to run tomorrow, and I'm thinking about it now. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to go have some food, and when I'm eating that food and I'm sat down, I'm going to be thinking, I can't wait for tomorrow. I live for an hour run a day right now, which is really weird, but I do. I love it, and Zwift has really helped me out a lot because I want to post times. I want to get extra kilometers on my record, if you will. I want to unlock different jerseys and things and tops and jerseys. I've never used that word in my life. Shorts and shoes. I'm now wearing black shoes, black shorts. In this, you saw me wear a blue top. Now I've switched out for a blacktop because I've unlocked that, and after you complete certain challenges, you run certain distances, and you reach certain levels, you unlock more and more and more. So when you see people running in completely different clothes, you know they've been places. They've seen some stuff, you know? And if you see bikes with glowing wheels go past you, or go past me, I think they've gone up the Alp with incline on. So I'm not sure if that's true, but I know they've done something very impressive. So hopefully I can unlock something impressive at some point. But again, it's another reason for me to keep going. I'm going to stop talking now because I've talked far too long. But like I said, if you do have any comments, any questions, anything you want to say or ask, put it in the comments of this video. It can be running related, it could be Zwift related, it could be something completely random if you're interested in that, and maybe I'll, you know, talk about it in the next video. But like I said, I've got the footage, so the quicker the comments, the quicker the video, and I'll start recording more then. But if you have enjoyed it, do me a favor and hit the like button. It really does help me a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and until the next time, goodbye.